course, then the company moved on, partnered with Yahoo, became the fourth largest shareholder of Yahoo, founded About.com, was the most used search engine for 3 years running in the early 90s. Then switched over and went behind the firewall into the enterprise, into things like Netscape, and we partnered with Netscape for many years and then started to develop our own software, and then started to consolidate as the market consolidated. And just last week, we reported a great quarter. We had a 24% increase. The biggest thing that affected us was actually foreign exchange. It actually wasn't the economy. The economy is slowing our growth, but it's not making us go into negative growth. We actually grew. And we announced the acquisition of Vignette, a long-time competitor that has been one of the pioneers in the market with us 10 years ago. And so the market is sort of coming to closure now with that final acquisition. And these are some of the strategic decision points that I was referring to, and Pat's referring to that horrible time when the stock went down below $1. In fact, it was trading below cash. And the reason why, and this first lesson for all the entrepreneurs in the audience, what happened was there was a company called Visual Equipment. Yeah, they were making VAX 11 750s and 780s back in the day. And we were building search engines on VAX 11 750s and 780s. What happened? And Palmer was running debt. Palmer called up TK in Google, who was CEO of Yahoo, and said, I got an offer for you. My research scientists have been working in the back office on a search engine that we think will be really cool. And we want an offer to you guys, and you bump out the OpenText guys. We had a 50-50 revenue sharing agreement. And he said, we'll do it all for free, we just want a brand and search engine. That's how Yahoo actually got to go public, and then by GeoCities. That's the real story behind it. Because Palmer basically subsidized them with $120 million. Now, about 6 months before, OpenText had gone public and raised $60 million. There was no way we were going to match Palmer and Visual Equipment. And when we saw what Icer was doing with Disney and Go Network, we just said, look, this is a crazy, crazy volatile market. Let's go inside the firewall, because inside the firewall was actually a bigger problem than the internet. And I'll get into that in a minute. But that's actually what happened there. So we made that strategic decision. Bay Street, Wall Street, hated it. You know, because they saw the consumer side of this and what they could understand. And I think the message for the entrepreneurs, make the right business decision. It's your job. Hopefully you only have to make it every once in a while, but that's your job to do that. And I took quite the shellacking and had my flak jacket on. It was very hard to go to Manhattan during those days. You know, because people had bought in at $10 and now had $1 stock, they were not very happy. But as you can see, over time, those that stuck with it. We went through the dot-com boom and bust. We had to convert our company from one which was losing money to gain market share to one which was still gaining market share but was becoming a cash engine. And RIM had to go through the same thing. So there is a transition. It's okay to lose money at the beginning.